With Valentine's Day just around the corner, I thought it was a perfect time to start a brand new series: The History and Evolution of Romance Novels. Hi, my name is Moana, and this is my reading buddy Spike. And I am a reading and writing lover who disliked English class as both a student and a teacher, and I am now documenting my journey of rediscovering my love for words. Romance is one of the most popular genres today, but did you know its roots go back thousands of years? That's right, love stories have been captivating readers since ancient times. So, in this first video, we're going all the way back to the beginning to explore the origins of romance novels. We'll talk about ancient Greek and Roman love stories, medieval romances, and how these early tales shaped the tropes we know and love today. So grab a cup of tea, cozy up, and let's get started. Let's start with the ancients, because believe it or not, people have been writing about love for over 2,000 years. In ancient Greece and Rome, love stories were often intertwined with mythology, philosophy, and even societal norms. These tales weren't just about romance. They were about exploring human emotions, relationships, and the challenges of love. One of the most famous examples is Daphne and Chloe, written by Longus in the 2nd century CE. This is a pastoral romance about two young shepherds who grow up together, fall in love, and face a series of trials before they can be together. It's sweet, it's innocent, and it's full of themes we still see today, like love overcoming obstacles and the idea of soulmates. Then there's Cupid and Psyche, a story from Apuleius' Metamorphoses. This one's a bit more dramatic. Psyche is a mortal woman who falls in love with Cupid, the god of love, but she's not allowed to see his face. When she breaks the rules, Cupid leaves and Psyche has to go on a journey to win him back. Sound familiar? That's because this story inspired countless fairy tales, including Beauty and the Beast. And let's not forget Pyramus and Thisbe, a tragic love story from Ovid's Metamorphoses. These two lovers are kept apart by their families, and their story ends in heartbreak, but it also inspired one of the most famous romances of all time, Romeo and Juliet. These ancient stories introduced so many of the tropes we still see in romance today: forbidden love, love conquering all, and the idea of love as a transformative force. They set the stage for everything that came after. Fast forward a few centuries, and we arrive at the Middle Ages, a time of knights, chivalry, and of course, courtly love. Medieval romances were all about idealized love, often wrapped up in tales of adventure, magic, and heroism. One of the most famous medieval romances is Tristan and Isolde. This is a classic love triangle. Tristan is a knight, Isolde is a princess, and King Mark is Isolde's husband. Tristan and Isolde fall in love after accidentally drinking a love potion, and their story is full of passion, betrayal, and tragedy. It's the ultimate forbidden love story, and it's inspired countless retellings over the centuries. Then there's Sir Gawain and the Lady Ragnell, an Arthurian tale with a bit of a twist. In this story, Sir Gawain agrees to marry a cursed woman named Lady Ragnell to save King Arthur. But here's the thing, Ragnell is transformed into a beautiful woman when Gawain shows her kindness and respect. It's a story about inner beauty, transformation, and the power of true love. And let's not forget Lancelot and Guinevere, another Arthurian romance that's all about forbidden love and loyalty. These stories were hugely popular in their time, and they introduced so many of the tropes we still see today, like love triangles, brooding heroes, and strong heroines. Now, Let's talk about the chivalric code and courtly love because these ideas were absolutely central to medieval romances. The chivalric code was all about honor, bravery, and loyalty, qualities that knights were expected to embody. And courtly love? That was a highly ritualized form of love, often between a knight and a married noblewoman. It was all about longing, devotion, and the idea that love could be a noble, even spiritual pursuit. These traditions shaped the way love was portrayed in medieval romances. Heroes were brave and chivalrous, heroines were often idealized, and love was something to be pursued with passion and dedication. And guess what? These ideas are still alive and well in modern romance novels. Think about the brooding, honorable heroes in historical romances, or the idea of love as a transformative, almost magical force. It all goes back to these medieval traditions. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, these early stories laid the groundwork for so many of the tropes we see in romance novels today. Love overcoming obstacles? Check. Soulmates and destined love? Check. Strong heroines and noble heroes? Double check. Whether you're reading a historical romance, a paranormal romance, or a contemporary love story, you're seeing echoes of these ancient and medieval tales. The genre has evolved, but the heart of romance, the idea that love is powerful, transformative, and worth fighting for, has stayed the same. And that's it for our first episode on the history of romance novels. I hope you enjoyed this journey through ancient and medieval love stories. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite ancient or medieval romance? Or which modern romance trope do you think has the oldest roots? Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to see more of my bookish content. Next time, we'll be talking about the rise of the novel, how 18th and 19th century writers shaped modern romance. Until next time, happy reading and see you soon. Bye! Bye-bye!